How's it going, everybody? Wright here today, and we are back with our Ottawa Senators franchise mode, and you guys absolutely killed it in the last episode, hitting the like goal just pretty much immediately. So I'm going to set the like goal a little bit higher this time. Can we get 15 likes on this video? I know it's a little bit more ambitious than we normally set, but you guys killed it last time, and you guys get 2 Ottawa Senators franchise mode videos this week. Can we get 15 this time? But we are here in the entry draft. And ready to see just take that next step after year number 2 was a bit disappointing. We are going to leave the coaching staff the way it is. I think that's really what caused us to not be really fantastic this past season. I mean, the dude went 19, 17, and 3, so his win percentage did drop by like 10%, but I don't think he was the problem. He came halfway through to a squad that was not exactly playing all that well in the first place. But we do have the draft in the offseason to maybe, beef up this squad a bit. We've got the 10th overall pick, and they want us to take Cyrus Salvador, who I personally like a lot. I looked at him at the end of the last episode, but if we go ahead and view the draft class, maybe I was thinking about moving up to 7 to take Brennan Warrell. The dude looks really, really good. 1 year away from the NHL. Balanced is, first line potential, right? Left wing, right wing, probably not a grinder, probably a power forward, potentially a power forward, maybe a sniper. That A physical category is what's making me think that, but he's got a good shot, which is, sometimes indicative of those kind of guys. But we'll see if we can move up to 7 and take him. That is the goal. If not, we can stay where we are and do that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the draft. Sim the first pick. It is Abdelkader, much expected, high elite, 60 or 80 overall. Wow. But he's a pretty good player, good skater, all around solid. Now the Vancouver Canucks are going to get Gogolev, 2 defensemen back to back. And then the third pick is Lambert. So the first forward comes off the board. And so far, no surprises. As far as moving up, the Philadelphia Flyers do want to trade their pick. Now, if we traded them the 10th pick and maybe a third, would that be enough to go up? Because I'd be willing to give up a third. Beautiful. So we are going to go up to the 7th overall pick, just like that. A first and a third is all it took to move up 3 spots. And if I'm Philly, I don't mind that trade at all. Anyway, we got pick number 4 here for the Washington Capitals. They're going to take Shane Wright, 76 overall, medium elite. So he looks really a lot better than what his overall says. He's going to be very good. 91 passing, 86 offensive awareness already is something to look out for. We've got the 6th pick, Niittymaki, offensive defenseman, 77 medium elite. And now, I'm sorry, it's not our pick. It's not yet our pick. It's the 6th pick. I've been doing that. I've been jumping the gun a lot today. And they're going to take Perrin, a center sniper, 76 overall. Warrell was the guy I want. Matthew Savoie, Nathan Gauthier, and Phil Aston. But Brennan Warrell, I like the fact that he fits our coach's scheme. I like him a lot. So we're going to give him a look here. Hopefully it's not a bad pick. Come on, Brennan Warrell. He's a 76 power forward, like I had called, boys. His shot is really good. Offensive and defensive awareness could be better. His passing could be better, but he's got that shot, and he's a power forward that fits our first line scheme. I know we already have Matthew Tkachuk to be a power forward, but now we got power forwards for the top 6. Stützle's a playmaker. We got snipers. So far, so good. And that moving up seems like a good idea. Now, if we keep simming a couple picks here, Savoie is a center playmaker at 76. Don't exactly need that. Gauthier is a medium top 6 power forward. And the Flyers, with our pick, are going to take Aston, who's a medium top 6, which leaves, I believe, Cypress Salvador. And Kaufman's a medium elite. So if I would have taken Cypress Salvador and stayed put, I might not have been as happy as I am right now. McCallum, wow, he's still on the board. Salvador is still on the board, and that was the guy I was going to take at 10. Cyrus Salvador, medium top 4, so I might not have been thrilled. Lars Josephson could be very good as well, but we are going to take that goalie in the 2nd round. I do think I remember that. Cyrus Salvador, 67, so he's okay. We have him pinned, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Gregory Cutler, the American goaltender, projected to go at 48. We'll have like 42 or something like that. I think 41 will be our pick. Then there's Robitaille here, but I think I'd rather take the surefire pick. The Colorado Avalanche, Alexeyev. I want to see what Lars Johansson or whatever his name was. Lars Josephson. Okay, so he was only medium top 6, so he wasn't too great. Let's go ahead and get to pick 41, and we can go ahead and take ourselves that goalie. Medium elite Kulikov goes. So there was a medium elite goalie. A low elite goes there. What about the back half of the draft here? Do we see any medium elites go late? A lot of no-faced players, which kind of stinks. I wish they would just use it like in your Be a Pro. They use your face anyway, right? So why can't we do that here in franchise mode? Anyway, let's go ahead and take Gregory Cutler, the medium elite goalie. One for the future, this one. And at 47 overall, medium elite, I am very pleased with that as we take back-to-back medium elite picks. I'm very excited for Warrell in the future, and then hopefully Cutler is a guy that can grow for us. We sim to our next pick. End of the second round here. Jeremy Langlois, Clayton Franton. Oh my goodness. Why do we not know any of these guys? Terrence Jones, we kind of know him. Any more gems? We just know there's a bust at 79, but it's pretty much just a crapshoot at this point. He put up okay stats. He's okay. He's 4 years away from the NHL. He's 5 years away from the NHL, so I don't think I want him. I don't even care if he's got good potential. 4 years away. Here's another goalie. 4 years away. Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but we don't really have a lot of information. So I guess I'll just take. Oh, he's 19. Hold on. I don't want to just take him to take him. 20-year-old, no thanks. Jose Mihalik. Let's take Jose Mihalik. He's 17. He's the only young guy really, so I'll go ahead and snag him. And what do we get? Come on, show me what we got. Medium top 6 defenseman. Okay, so he's not great, not bad. But we'll go ahead and simulate to pick 115, which is our 4th round pick because we gave up our 3rd to move up. Lundstrom is 2-bar low elite. He's probably not going to be low elite, but Sokolov, 2-bar, yeah, he's decent. He's got a decent overall, it might be, but yeah, I don't think I want him. Let's see, is there anybody else with good potential in this draft class? Really? Not too much. I mean, Nicholas Lundstrom is, I think, the guy I wanted to take anyway at 119. Yeah, let's take Nicholas Lundstrom, see what he is. And he is low elite. He's actually a low elite. Okay, I'll take that. That's pretty darn good for the 4th round. It's definitely more value than the pick, and that's really all I'm looking for at this point. Maxwell here is 19. CC, Frank Jenkins. Maybe not. We got Ali Love, the left defenseman, who's 1-bar low elite. What pick are we at? 134. Is it a little too soon to take some of these other guys? I mean, I don't really know. Ryder Thompson could be decent. He's got 2-bar, medium top 4. He could have some good potential, so we're just going to go for him. Medium 7th defenseman. It's not a good draft class, and we don't really know much about it. Now we're in the 6th round. Tony Heinonen or Simon Robertson? Simon Robertson's got 5 years away from the NHL. Doesn't seem like he seems like he's going to be a bottom 6 forward. Let's go with Heinonen. Our scouts want us to take Paul Christopoulos, I think. And anyway, I'm just going to take Heinonen. And he's low top 6. I almost said medium top 6. That would have been insane. But at low top 6, he's pretty darn good. If we go ahead and sim to our next pick, our next 6th round pick. Moran's got 1-bar medium elite, so I mean we could take the shot on Amir Moran. He can play center. There's a 1-bar medium elite goalie, but I will take the shot on Amir Moran. Medium bottom 6. It's not really out of the ordinary for this kind of pick, 6th round pick. And now let's go ahead and sort by potential, see who we can take here. I mean, Juha Niemi is probably not medium elite, but he is 2-bar medium elite. It's worth a shot, right? Go ahead and take the shot on him. He's medium 7th D. Wow, that is a far fall, but not a lot of depth guys in this draft, but the first 4 picks were all pretty solid. I think Mihalik was not great. I think he was medium top 6, but Lundstrom being low elite, Cutler and Warrell being medium elite. We've got good players in the draft already. In the system, I should say. We have to re-sign our AHL coaches, re-sign our scouts, so that'll be fun. And now we have to re-sign some more players. Now, I don't think we have too much cap space. Phillip Forsberg does want a contract extension, and I would like to bring him back. I feel like 1 year at 4.5. How about 4.6? 1 year at 4.6 for Phillip Forsberg. See if he really fits. See how he fits the scheme. But that's a good player to bring back. Norris, I'll at least qualify him. 2 years at, wow. Let me do 3 years at 1.6 for him. Goalie's expiring. Decord is expiring. He's a 77. We're going to qualify him. Gustafsson is looking really good, actually. And we will sign him for 3 years to be a two-way backup. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's a great contract. And as you can see, now we have one for the future. Matt Murray, well, dropped from an 88 to an 84. He's now listed as a starting goaltender, and hopefully that means he'll bounce back. As far as defensemen, we got Shabbat, Hamilton, Fowler, Sanheim, Brandstrom, Lahoe. Brown wants a contract extension. How much does he want? He wants a two-way deal. That's great. Jaros, offer him a contract. There we go. Wolanin, will offer him a 2-year deal as well. And we got a couple guys down there as well. Anybody down here expiring? No, and nobody worth signing. All right, forwards. We already offered the forwards that were important a contract. Formanton's an RFA. I'll qualify him. What kind of contract does he want? 1 year, $1 million. I'm fine with that. That's solid depth in case, Stützle, who's now a 79, could even grow higher by the time the season starts. He's still got 3 years left on his ELC, which is great. And then Nick Paul wants, does he want to? Yeah, he wants a 2-way deal. I'll bring him back for 3 years at that price. Warrell, I think I'm going to let Warrell, he's in the CHL, so I can sign him and not have to worry about it. He will play in the CHL because that is the Sherbrooke Phoenix. So I will offer him a contract, sign him to his ELC. Shaw, yeah, I'll bring Shaw back because he's going to want a cheap deal. So we've got actually room to make a move. Davidson actually is not too bad. And can I sign him? Yeah, I'll sign him for 3 years. You can, you're 19, 69, high top 9 forward. Sign you to your entry level deal. Kelly, bottom 6, I'm going to release you. Low top 9, I'm probably going to release you. Release Engstrom. Nope, don't offer him a contract. And then going to release Doust as well. So there we go. That's all of the players. So let's advance the day, see who's come back. Phillip Forsberg is back, so that's good. Logan Shaw, Norris, Paul, Wolanin, Jaros, Formanton, Brown, Davidson, Decord, Warrell is here, and they signed their ELCs. So we still have $9.6 million in cap space. And you know what? We might go after somebody. Alex Wenberg's contract is looking not great, but that's why, 2 more years, 83 overall. He'll be a perfect middle 6 guy. And if we take a look at the defense now, defensively, we might be able to go after one really solid defenseman. Shabbat, Hamilton, Fowler, Sanheim, Brandstrom. Get one more guy, maybe bump Hamilton to the second pairing with Fowler, and then have Sanheim and Brandstrom. We can sign another defenseman and just put a ton of money into the defensive core because we can for now. But that's the nice part is we don't have to sign any more players. They're all back after day 1, so that's great. I'm going to go sign the scouts and the coaches, and I will catch up with you guys at the start of free agency. All right, guys, as you can see, none of the coaches wanted to come back, so we are just going to not have them come back. We are going to have a new AHL coaching staff, but the important thing here is potentially signing some defensemen for the AHL. Matthew Tkachuk, unite the Tkachuk brothers. Well, I don't exactly have the cap space to do that. And he's an RFA as well. Brock Besser, Morgan Riley, don't have the cap space to do that. Jonathan Klingberg, probably not going to get him. Chris Letang, 2 years of Chris Letang might be worth it for sure. Dustin Byfuglien here. Does Letang fit the scheme? Because he does not appear to fit the scheme. Hampus Lindholm. Fits all power play lines and all defensive pairings. Could be a good guy to go get an 85. It's another solid guy to play. It's not like he's not going to break the bank much either. He wants 5 years at 6.6. Oh my God. If I give him 3 years, I can give him so much less money. I'd be so much happier with that. 3 years at 5.75 is what I think I'm going to go after him for. And it's actually like the perfect deal. He's going to be 31 at the end of it. 5.75, I can manage that just fine. And is there any good potential? No, it doesn't seem like there's any potential young guys. How about any young goalies that made it through the draft? It doesn't seem like it. Actually, Markkanen is 20 and only 68. I guess I could sign him for, he'd be an RFA at expiry. He's waiting for a few other offers too, but nobody too crazy made it to free agency. So free agency is not going to be very big for us, but getting a guy like Hampus Lindholm, I think, would really, really help. So I need to find an AHL head coach, AHL associate, and AHL goalie coach. So AHL head coach. Who wants to be an AHL head coach? Let's get with the guy with the forwards. And is he a good teacher? Because I want guys that are really good teachers. And yeah, we'll just go with the forward coach here. He wants to be an AHL head coach. They all said that I didn't offer them the role they wanted, even though they all wanted the roles that they had anyway. So I'm just gonna now max out money because it's not like money actually matters. AHL associate coach, not a goalie. How about another forwards guy? He's got, actually, the teaching would be really, really good from these two goalie coaches, but I don't know if I want to give them, yeah, we'll do more forwards. Sebastian Hulls, we're going to give him a big contract just because that's how you have to do it. Offer contract, there we go. And then a goalie coach. So who's good at teaching goalies? These guys are all good at teaching goalies. Let's go ahead and offer Esa Eskalinen. Offer him a big contract, offer him a decent deal to be an AHL goalie coach. And hopefully Lindholm comes. Hopefully we get that young goalie. If not, it's not the end of the world about the goalie. I'd really like to get a guy like Lindholm. Generous financial compensation. Yeah, I kind of figured these guys would want huge deals or would just accept because of the huge deals. Boom. There we go. Juho Markkanen is also here. He's accepted our offer, and the Blackhawks want to give us Nikita Zaitsev back. I already realized you made a mistake there, Chicago. No, I don't want him back. Hampus Lindholm, please accept my contract. He is not going to come to Ottawa simply because of his, we just didn't pay him enough, I think. So if we take a look at defenseman, left is Mattias Ekholm is not a bad consolation prize if we were to go after Mattias Ekholm. Does he fit the scheme? He's a two-way forward. He would fit defensive pairing 2. Him and Will Butcher would both fit defensive pairing 2. And Will Butcher gives us somebody younger at 27. He's got 90 passing, 86 offensive awareness, whereas Ekholm's got 86, 87. Ekholm's a little bit better defensively, but I think I would like Will Butcher. 4 years is not horrible. Could go after Zdeno Chara for a season, but I don't really want to do that. I think Will Butcher, he may be an 84, but Sami Vatanen's an offensive defenseman. He would fit on the third defensive pairing. I can't afford that. Josh Manson is a defensive defenseman. We don't really have many of those, and would fit on the second pairing. He could fit, hold on, let's double check the scheme here, the players we have on the roster. Defensively, we have Shabbat two-way, Hamilton's offensive. So Hamilton and him could get a +5. Cam Fowler's two-way, Sanheim, Brandstrom. So a defensive defenseman would be a very good signing. Manson may not be the flash splash signing, but he would be somebody that would really make perfect sense for that second line. I'm going to give him 3 years at 5.4, I think. Offer him that contract. I know he's probably waiting for some more, but hopefully he's going to take our deal. It's too good of a contract compensation for him. Advance a day. Josh Manson is going to sign that offer. Most generous cash offer, which means he didn't get anywhere near it. But let's go ahead and simulate up to the start of next season. This has been a pretty quiet offseason, but there's not a lot we need to do or have to do. We don't exactly have a ton of flexibility either, but I'm okay with how this turned out. Let's go ahead and check out the lines and the potential growth for next season. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the start of season number 3, basically. And let's go ahead and check out these lines. Jesse Puljujärvi's up to an 85. That's what you really like to see. Phillip Forsberg there is just a great fit everywhere. We just need to, I think, find him a center that would work. I mean, Logan Brown, Norris up? Nah, Norris doesn't help. But if we move Wenberg up there, we get a +1. Roslovic, Norris, and Brown's a +1. And I'm fine with that. Formanton is a sniper. So we have two-way power. If we put Batherson on this line, it doesn't help it out much. What about Chalopik on this line? Ooh, Chalopik for Roslovic would get a +3 there. If we move these guys around. Actually, I do like Josh Norris, though. He's medium top 6. I would like him to play there, and I don't want the -1, though. Because it's sniper, power forward. Yeah, left wing, center. Swapping these guys around. I'd like Norris up there, but I'd also like the +3. I would really like the +3. Norris down there. You know what? They were good. This fourth line was good at putting up points, so we're gonna let it ride like that. Norris is good at faceoffs. We'll give him some more ice time on the shorthanded and penalty kill stuff, but I'm very fine with that. Hamilton and Shabbat get a +3 together. If Sanheim, what about Brandstrom? Brandstrom doesn't really fit anywhere. What about Dougie Hamilton on the second pairing? No. So it's a +3 for Shabbat and Hamilton, +1 for Manson and Fowler, and then Sanheim and Brandstrom can play together. Actually, I might put Cam Fowler down there. He fits better on that second pairing, but it's not like anything's going to happen better for... it's not like I can get any kind of plus on the middle pairing there. So it's going to stay as a +1 and even. But it's definitely a deeper defensive core. And with Shabbat now hitting a 90, that is great. I didn't even look at growth. Kachuk's still at 87. Any scratch players, Stützle is an 81, and he fits in the middle 6. So we are going to go ahead, probably scratch a guy like Batherson. Batherson doesn't really fit the scheme anywhere. We'll scratch him and bring in Stützle. Yes, please. Move him up, and I guess I could play him on the second line. That would be good for him because he played between Forsberg and Puljujarvi. So I might just do it. And Wenberg might be on his way out, guys. If we scratch Wenberg, scratched Rudolph Balcers, where does he fit the scheme at all? Batherson, I mean, I guess Balcers would fit, but it might be a minus because he's a sniper. Yeah, so Rudolph Balcers is not going to fit. Let's go Batherson there. Yes, substitute like that. And I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Logan Brown gets the +3 down there. +1 for Stützle playing between Forsberg and Puljujarvi. I like that a lot. He doesn't really help out elsewhere. He fits fine everywhere, though. The only thing he doesn't like is the cycle versus shoot. But putting him here as a playmaker, power forward, sniper, the only problem is we don't exactly have guys that blow it away on that first line as far as scheme fit, just because it's balance. So we'll keep Colin White up there. We're not going to get many pluses with this coach, but he's a good coach and he's going to win us games. In the AHL, it's looking fine. Nothing crazier to change. Defensively, I would like to change that quite a bit. What if we put Roy? Oh, okay. So Jeremy Waugh and Josh Brown get a plus. Lahoe, we're going to leave it like that. Good. Branson stays down there. Beautiful. And in goal, we've got Decord and Sogard. Sogard is medium starter. Joey Decord is medium backup in the 79, excuse me, not 69. In the NHL, I forgot to check goalies. Murray and Gustafsson now, who's an 83. So this should be a good goaltending tandem. If you take a look at our scratched again, it's Balcers and Wenberg. Interesting. Wenberg doesn't fit. I don't have space for him. I'd rather play Stützle anyway. He's making $6 million. It didn't work out here. He did fit at one point, but he doesn't anymore. And if we take a quick look, he's got good trade value, guys. Moving him, we could get a couple seconds. Nudavara, a couple seconds. We could get William Karlsson. We could get a guy like Alex Tuck, Festerling and Tuck, and Stankoven and Tuck. Kuhlman and Tuck. Wow, they really want to get rid of Tuck. What about Stankoven and Tuck? We got a guy like Alex Tuck. I keep saying his name, but... you know, he's a 77, but he's better than what his ratings say. He would fit the fourth forward line. He could fit elsewhere, too. He's another power forward. We got a lot of power forwards on the roster. Maybe not, but I could move a guy like Wenberg. I mean, we get Stankoven a second and Tuck. That just seems too good to pass up on. But I will wait for you guys to let me know what you think I should do with him. But that is all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.